Hi everyone, welcome back to Falcon's House. Today I want to talk about the Cyber Monday deals. Mr. Chief on the community forums created this great post to talk about the value, and I'm going to go through it here. I made my own video on this before I saw this post, and they did a way better job. So please go to the forums and like that person's post, and I'm going to link that in the description because they did all the work. I am effectively just reading their stuff. So anyway, the value on this is, so in the first one, the 350 loot tickets, or 350 gems and 30 loot tickets, it's a pretty good value. Like, it's a positive value. You're saving about 26 cents versus buying these things. But if you don't really need loot tickets, it's not a really good value for gems, so I'm not buying it. I actually thought this second one was a bad value initially because it is for Legends coins, and Legends is the worst chance to draw stuff. It's only about a 2% chance of drawing a legendary that is not Season 1 instead of a 2.5 or a 2.6% chance. That being said, it is only 50-cent pulls, and it's the cheapest pulls ever that I've ever seen. Normally, you go down to $1 pulls is the cheapest pulls. So I think this is worth it, even if you're only using it to fill your faded portal. Oh, and the other disclaimer I'm going to say is if you can't afford to spend money on this game, don't spend money on this game. I can afford it, and it doesn't bother me. And I looked up how much I've spent. I've spent $227 on this game this month, and it'll probably be a little bit more now. But I don't expect to be spending very much going forward. Like, I probably will try the next costume chamber. I'll probably buy dollar pulls, and that'll probably finish me off, and I probably won't spend any money besides Path of Valor and VIP in January, probably most of next year, because I've pulled so much good stuff already. Unless the next refreshes of Faded Portals have stuff, I don't plan on spending a lot of money on the latest pulls. But you never know, and I'll still probably use my free pulls that I get from playing the game and from Path of Valor, so I'll still do pulls. It just won't be as many pulls. This November, December timeframe is really the best time in the year to do pulls, and why I decided to spend the money now. So anyway, but for the value of that tier 2 is $15.50 worth of stuff, basically. So it is a very good deal, one of the best deals. Tier 3, 100 challenge tokens and 15 Epic Hero tokens has a value of $32, and it's only $20. It's actually a really, really good value. That's the one that I really like because you can get challenge tokens for events that have, like Challenge Festival 1 and Challenge Festival 2, where there's no chance of drawing Season 1s, and the heroes are all pretty good. So I think that one is worth it. The tome value is kind of interesting because you can't really buy these normally. There's various special offers that have them, and you can acquire them normally, but it saves you a ton of emblems. If you buy 2, you'll save 2,500 emblems and 750 emblems, and so it'll really allow you to basically boost any hero to max emblems, and you save all the food that you would have to spend to put those emblems in. So, like I said, each one of these is basically valued at 81, and you're only paying 60 to get 2 of them. It's really good value. This last value is not very good, and I wouldn't really recommend people spend $100 on a single pull unless you can really afford it. That being said, I might buy tier 2, 3, and 4s and spend another $150 on this game, but that'll probably finish me off for how much I'm going to spend. So for a while, maybe I'll put a little bit more, but I'm trying to not go crazy. I don't really want to become this crazy like pay to win player. Like pay to play is fine if it helps you advance, and I feel like I've made this big jump in my performance. I went from having like two great war teams and two good war teams, and then two teams that I was just kind of getting by with, to like having four great war teams, two good war teams, and then not needing to worry about these lower tier things. So I feel like I made a good value. I got a good value from the money I've spent. I've gotten better than expected value on my pulls. The faded summons filled in my roster. But so for me, I think these are worth it, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for everybody. Anyway, that is it for this video. I'm going to have a whole bunch of more videos coming out today. Thanks for watching.